Welcome to Conceptful Being, the podcast, where the intention is well, but let's be for real. Life gets a little chaotic, and so do we. And that's totally fine. It's fine. You're fine. I'm fine. We're literally fine. And we're all about finding the balance while staying honest with health, wellness, and all the juicy topics that matter. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Conceptful Being, the podcast where the intention is well. My name is Jade, and I'm your host for today's episode, and we are really just doing our best over here on this podcast. So today, we are chatting about something that I feel very strongly about, and it is a little bit of a hot take. My hot take is I believe that we should be half-assing our wellness routine. I think that it is the best way to do it. And if you have ever done yoga in your bed because you didn't feel like getting out of bed, or if you consider you sighing breath work, then this episode is for you. Like, I got you. And we are the same. Okay, so you're probably like, Jade, how did we get here? I have thought very deeply about this because I do this a lot, and I really think that we have been scammed into thinking it is a very all or nothing thing in our wellness routine. It is. Wellness routines now are like the Fire Festival. Like, it's a scam. Like Fire Festival 2, okay? If you haven't watched the two documentaries, please go ahead and watch it because we're on round 2 now. It's quite the thing to keep up with. But it is a scam, okay? Thinking that we have to go 100% all the time. It is unsustainable to always go, go, go. And like, it just leads to burnout. Like, it's like a weird cycle of you being like, I'm going to do this thing. And then you're like, I'm doing the thing. And then I'm going 100%. And then you're like, I'm tired now. I'm tired now. And now I must give up. And then you feel guilty about it, right? And then that just leads you to feeling bad about yourself. And then you're like, oh, I always start and stop things. That's not the vibes. No. You're amazing. Okay. You're amazing. It's never your fault. You are never the problem. Okay. The problem is what has been drilled into our heads of we have to go 100%. I believe we should be giving 70% max. Okay, 70% max. We are not shooting on all cylinders because it's an unsustainable way of doing our wellness journey. There's also the 80-20 rule. Okay, 80% go hard, 20% take a break. It's like if it's Monday through Sunday, you take a break on Saturday and Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, don't completely obliterate your goals, but like, it's okay for you to take a break. I just think that this is a more sustainable way of doing a wellness routine. I feel like I do this a lot, especially with my skincare routine. I think that skincare routines get a lot of highlight because everyone wants to have good skin. And I have been a skincare girly since like 7th grade. Like, I have always wanted to have great skin and fell into the trap of you need to have a 12-step skincare routine in order for your skin to pop, like the Korean skincare, all of this thing. And I have done all of the things. I have tried so many skincare things. And now I am at the point in my life where I follow the KISS method, which is keep it simple, stupid. I literally have a 3-step skincare routine for nighttime. Wash my face, exfoliate it, moisturize it. That's it. 3 products. My skin has never looked better. I promise you, when I had a 7-step skincare routine, and this is last year for May for my birthday, I bought an entire new skincare routine, which was my bad. I shouldn't have just switched out my entire skincare routine all at once, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, I bought this 7-step skincare routine for maturing skin because I turned 31. So I was like, I'm mature now. It broke me out so bad, I had to go back to the basics. And then I was just like, I'm going to stick with what I know. And my skin has been so much better. Just drink water, which that is, when we're talking about skincare routines, that's something that needs to be added in there. Is don't forget that you need to hydrate your skin from within. That just goes to show that it's not always about this big routine. Sometimes you just need to keep it simple. Okay, so if you're like me, I have a little test. I have a couple of questions. If you're listening, just mentally take a note if these are you. I made a list. Okay, so let's see if you qualify as being a half-ass wellness girly, okay? Because I've done at least half of these. So first, you want to drink water. But when you wake up in the morning, the first drink that you have is not water, like your coffee or your tea. And we learned from the traditional Chinese medicine that it should not be coffee. Try to let that not be the first drink. But it is a matcha for me, and matcha has water inside of it. And so technically, the first thing that I had in the morning had water in it. So I feel like that counts. Next, like I said, the breath work. Sometimes you just, and you're like, wow, I just regulated my nervous system. That still counts. You know what I'm saying? That's breath work. So it took 1 second. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? You could have not done it. At least you did it. I think we need to give ourselves props for that. This one is also me. The journaling thing, I just cannot get into it. I don't know why. And everyone always swears by journaling. I cannot get into journaling. I just forget to do it. I am much better at making a video diary of what I'm thinking or just talking on TikTok and posting, which I probably need to stop oversharing, but who cares? But I journal maybe once a week. And what's crazy is I am traveling a lot right now. And I promised myself I would be journaling and documenting the entire journey. The last time I hit that journal was probably a week ago. And I was like, I need to journal more. Did not do it. You know what I have done though? I have done a to-do list, which I feel like that's journaling. Like I wrote something down, so that counts. Also me, I will exercise while being on TikTok. Do you guys do that? I will be doing an at-home workout where it's a Pilates or a yoga class or even a strength training class or something like that. And if there's time for me to scroll on TikTok, it really distracts me from what I'm doing in a good way. Does that make sense? Where I'm like, okay, right now I'm really going through it. Let me just scroll through TikTok while I'm doing these abs. And now it's not so bad. I see a lot of people doing this where they are on the treadmill and on TikTok, but I just do it at home. Like I'll do it in Pilates and stuff like that too. So that one very much resonate. You slept in and called it listening to your body. Because honestly, we don't need to question that. I don't think that that needs any other explanation than what I just said. You meditated by closing your eyes and pretend that you're busy at work. You need to be mindful. You do need to be mindful. And I don't feel bad about any of these things. I want to be clear, and I don't think that you should feel bad. I'm encouraging all of these things. But you took a deep breath before or after a frustrating email, which I think that we all deserve props for that because again, mindfulness, you took a moment. Your therapist would be proud of you. I know my therapist would be proud of me. I'm taking a break from therapy right now, which is probably why I came up with why you should half-ass your wellness routine, but that's no one's business except for my own. I'm fine. You put lemon in your water and call it a detox. Isn't it? Is it not? I don't know. You moved your body by walking to the fridge. You moved. You got up. Especially if it was downstairs, you had to walk back up the stairs. Stair climbers, you know what I'm saying? You did a face mask and called it self-care even though you were doom scrolling. Again, I really think that you can couple anything with doom scrolling. I feel like that's habit stacking. You're habit stacking. I think that that is something that the wellness community really pitched to us that was a good thing to do. This is my habit. I stacked it. What's the problem? Okay. So if you resonated with any of those, hell yeah. All right. So how do we know if we're trying too hard? Which I had to sit back and be like, how do I know if I'm trying too hard in my wellness routine? I don't think that I am. I do think that I have found a healthy balance, but sometimes I do tend to go over the deep end. It's okay to relax too, though. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be so strict over here, you know? Relax. Have a fucking croissant. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Eat some bread. It's fine. Okay, so first one. How do we know if we're going too hard? Let's see. You feel guilty when missing a single meditation session. This one hits hard because I will say one of my serious goals right now is meditation. Trying to meditate every day for 45 minutes to an hour. And right now I'm at 45 minutes. And I want it to be every day because when I was meditating Monday through Friday, it felt very performative. And so I was like, no, I'm going to hit Saturday and Sunday. And now I'm on 2 weeks of this. And this is usually where I would start to crack. So I don't know how this is going to go. I think that it has been helpful for me, but I'm also like, Jade, if you have a travel day and you can't meditate, don't beat yourself up about it. relax. I did catch myself on one day where I made it till like midnight and then was like, dang, you did not meditate yet. It's midnight. I'm sleepy. I'm trying to meditate while I'm like halfway falling asleep. I damn near fell asleep while I was meditating, which I know is a common occurrence, but just girl, I just ended up doing 30 minutes instead of 45 minutes, which that counted. I was like, fine, that's good enough. But no one is tracking you. Okay? The universe is not going to be like, oh, she missed a day. She's out of alignment now. Throw her out of alignment. No one's going to do that. Relax. It's okay to relax. You won't drink coffee because it's bad for cortisol. But then you stress about not drinking coffee in the morning because you're like, dang, I really needed caffeine. Just pick your battles. Just pick one struggle, okay? If you want to have coffee, again, like we learned in traditional Chinese medicine, just don't let it be the first thing that you drink. Drink some water and then drink some coffee. You're fine. You're fine. It's fine. Your morning routine takes 2 hours and then leaves you exhausted. And then by the time that you're done with your morning routine, you need to go back to sleep. Which I don't know if you guys are on TikTok, but there is a wellness routine that just went viral of this man. I think he was waking up at like 3:30 in the morning doing a wellness routine, like a full wellness routine. I have never. First of all, there's nothing going on for me at 3:30 in the morning. First of all, I was up at 3:30 in the morning from not going to sleep. Like I didn't even go to sleep yet at 3:30. So what do you mean you're rubbing your banana peel on your face at 3:30 in the morning and having someone bring you a bowl of ice to dip your face in? And why does it take you 4 minutes to jump into the pool? And if you guys haven't seen the video, then that won't make any sense to you, but just know what I said was very accurate. And I will not be explaining further. Okay, you meal prep so hard, but then you get bored of your meal prep. It's okay. It's okay, man. And you know what? I did learn that it is better for you to prep ingredients if you do get bored of your food very easily. That is a tip that I think is very helpful. But it's okay. The whole meal prep thing, you're doing your best, man. If you need to Uber Eats one time, it's okay. You know, it's $100 for Uber Eats, but it's fine. Don't worry. Okay, the self-help book readers do not eat me out because I know that we are on different sides of the same coin. You love reading, I love reading. Do I love reading self-help? No, I do not. I actually can't get through a self-help book, but if you own more self-help books than anything else, I just want to say this is an invitation. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying this is an invitation for you to read something that makes you happy. I want to say that it comes to a point where I think that you've improved enough and you should be able to sit and soak in all of the hard work that you've put in of you self-helping yourself. I think that that's appropriate. You don't always have to be trying to improve yourself. It's okay for you to want to read a mystery book or you got, I'm a romance girly, but it's okay. You don't always have to be trying to improve yourself. Take a break. Watch a Netflix series. Like, it's okay. Okay, you track your cycle but feel personally attacked when you're in your luteal phase because it ruins your productivity. At least you tracked your cycle. And I'm trying to get into a tracking my cycle. You see what I did there? Because I really want to start navigating business based off of my cycle. I think that I'm a woman with a cycle and I need to really embrace that instead of trying to work against it. And right now I have what's the word? The privilege to be able to do that because I'm running my own business. And so if I have the privilege to be able to do that, why not? A lot of people don't have the same privilege. So I'm going to test it out for the girlies, okay? See how it goes. But I think it's going to be amazing. And that's something that I've been learning in my tantric yoga teacher training, the sensual, somatic, trauma-informed teacher training, which, by the way, today is Sunday the 30th. And today is my last training day. So when this episode drops, I will officially be trained in that. And that is very exciting. So those are my, are you doing too much? Oh, the last one that I have. You don't take rest days because medicine is movement. If you don't lay down, sleep is also important. Please take a nap. Okay. You don't need to be working out super hard every day. I will say there's also the days where you can do like a light rest day of just like walking and stuff, it is important to move your body. I'm going to be 100% with you guys because I will never lie to you guys. Have I bed rotted for 2 days straight and the only movement that I had was to my fridge, which we just agreed was appropriate. Have I done that? Yes, 100%. More times than you probably. Actually, I think you guys understand me as a person. I do that frequently, like a lot. So don't feel bad about it. But also, I still work out. Balance, again, the 80-20. It's okay. It's okay for you to just be like, you know what? I'm tired. I need to disassociate. I do it. I think that that's appropriate. Okay. The point of all of this is just to remind yourself that it's a wellness routine. It doesn't have to be so stiff. Like, this is still your life. You don't have to be so rigid. It's okay for you to want to have fun. Remember fun? Do you remember when we used to have that? When was the last time you did something that was fun? I asked myself that the other day, and I was like, when was the last time I did something that was fun? Everything that I've done has been very businessy or very wellness focused. Am I having fun with wellness? I think that that's appropriate for you to ask. And I also think that it's appropriate for you to include fun into your wellness routine because we know laughter is a great medicine, just like movement is great as a medicine. So add fun into your wellness routine. Doesn't have to be so serious. Why are you so serious? Okay. Habit stacking. Yes, we're habit stacking. I think it's appropriate for us to habit stack our not so great habits into our great habits because balance, we're balancing things out. So I invite you, this is a call to action here, okay? I'm super serious. Maybe simplify your wellness routine a little bit so it doesn't feel so, oh my God, I have all of these things that I need to do. My 9 to 5 before my 9 to 5, my 5 to 9 before my 9 to 5. Doesn't have to feel like that. Your wellness routine does not need to feel like that. I invite you to simplify your wellness routine a little bit and see how it makes you feel. Speaking of simplifying a wellness routine, I am doing a 30-day challenge on TikTok where I'm going to be posting sound healing content so that you can see that sound healing is literally one of the lazy girl hacks to your wellness routine because all you have to do is listen to it. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok because I'm going to be doing that for the entire month of April to gear myself up for the month of May, which is when my sound healing course drops, which I'm so excited. And then after May is June, which is when I'm going to be doing a sound healing retreat in Crete, Greece. So if you would like to join, holla at me because the next 3 months they're just filled with sound healing. I'm super excited, but it's an amazing thing to include inside of your ritual because you don't have to think about it. It literally does the work for you. And I will be doing the work for you, teaching you all of the hacks because you guys know that I very much have issues with some things that just people are like, oh my God, it's amazing. I'm like, is it? Is it really? Does it really work? This really works. You guys know I would not be doing it if it didn't. So 30 days, holla at me. We'll probably do like a lazy girl's guide to sound healing too. So that about wraps up this episode, which I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you resonated with it because I just want us all to calm down. I think we all just need to calm down a little bit. It's okay for you to have concepts of a wellness plan. Okay. That's okay. It worked for America. Okay. We have Actually, that's a bad joke. And I should take that out of this podcast. Probably not going to edit it out because it is a little bit funny, but you get what I'm saying. It's okay for you to have concepts of a plan because why not? So I just want to invite you, relax. Okay. You're doing amazing. Your wellness routine is good enough. And I would like to affirm you on that. With that being said, I hope that you have a good day or a good night. And I hope that you are well. Also, if this episode resonated with you or you think it's going to resonate with one of your friends, go ahead and send it to them. Okay. Send it to them and be like, girl, us. Okay. All right. I love you so much. Be well.